Hi everyone! In this tutorial, you'll learn how to make a super original and fun Christmas gift, something that's perfect for friends, co-workers, or anyone you want to surprise this holiday season. Everyone I've ever given this gift to absolutely loved it. Let's start by checking what's inside the box. Here we have the branches for our future Christmas tree, ornaments and decorations, velvet fabric to cover the bottom of the bottle, a battery-powered LED string light, and a cone that will become the top part of our tree. The champagne itself isn't included for obvious reasons, but that's actually a good thing. You can pick your favorite drink, or choose one that your friend or boss loves. I recommend using a nice bottle, because this tree will serve as a beautiful, handmade gift wrap instead of a regular bag. Pretty unique, right? You'll also need a hot glue gun. It's not included in the kit. Let's begin by covering the bottom of the bottle. Take the velvet fabric from bag number 5. Place it velvet side down. Set the bottle in the center, and glue the fabric around the base using hot glue. Be very careful when using the glue gun, since the glue can cause burns. To protect your fingers, you can put a small piece of medical tape or a band-aid on the finger you'll be pressing the branches with. If possible, wear a mask or work in a ventilated space to avoid inhaling glue fumes. Make sure the bottle is dry and at room temperature. If it's cold, the glass might crack from the heat. If it's wet, the glue won't stick. Once the fabric is attached, let's move on to creating the tree itself. Start with the branches from bag number 1. The idea is simple. The longest branches go at the bottom and the shortest ones at the top. Glue the branches around the bottle, leaving small gaps between them. Here's how to glue each branch. Mentally divide it into 3 parts and bend it about 2/3 of the way to form an L shape. Apply glue to the shorter third and quickly press it to the bottle. Repeat the same process for all branches in the first row. Make sure the needles overlap enough to hide the bottle underneath. For the first row, you'll need about 10 to 11 branches from bag number 1. For the second row, use the same number 1 branches. Bend them into an L shape and glue them about 2 to 3 inches above the first row in a staggered pattern to make the tree look fuller and more natural. You'll need about 8 to 9 branches. For the third row, also use number 1 branches, around 7 to 9 pieces. Bend each one in half and glue one side to the bottle. Keep a 2 to 3 inch gap above the previous row, still staggering the placement. For the fourth and final row on the bottle, use branches from bag number 2. Bend them about 2/3 of the way and glue the shorter side to the bottle in a staggered pattern. This row forms the upper edge of the tree. It should be even and high enough to be covered later by the cone top. About 5 branches should be enough. Now let's make the top. Take the cone from bag number 5, roll it up, and glue it together with hot glue. Once it's formed, you can start attaching branches. For the first row of the top, use number 3 branches, about 8 to 9 pieces. Bend each one in half and glue one side to the cone. The cone is pre-colored to match the branches, but still try to overlap the needles so the cardboard isn't visible. For the second row, use more number 3 branches, bent the same way. You'll need around 5 to 6 pieces. Now for the finishing touch. Cut off about ½ inch from the tip of the cone to make a small hole. Fill it with glue and insert one last branch vertically. This will be the very top of your tree. Pick the prettiest branch for this step. Depending on how full your top looks, you might not need the extra branches. But if you do, use number for branches from the kit. If you decide to add a third row, use about 3 to 4 branches, bent 2/3 of the way, gluing the shorter side to the cone. Now the structure of your tree is ready. Gently shape it. If some branches got bent or stick out, you can always adjust them to create a nice, even look. Next comes the fun part, decorating. Your kit includes string lights and beaded garland. Decorate your tree however you like. Use your imagination. You can stick with the ornaments from the kit or add your own favorites. Important! Attach the LED string only to the bottle part, not the removable top, otherwise the top won't come off. That's why we've included beads into lengths. The long strand is for the bottle, the short one for the top. The lights can only go on the bottom part. Make sure to secure each ornament with a small drop of hot glue, so nothing falls off during transport. Let your creativity shine. You can even add small keepsakes like photos to make it more personal. A custom touch like that will make your gift truly unforgettable. I hope you enjoyed this creative project and had fun making your champagne surprise tree. Wishing you happy holidays, lots of joy, and a wonderful new year. And don't forget to check back in my shop soon. There will be more exciting DIY art kits waiting for you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!